Hello everyone, I'm Shari from Transgender Surgery Thailand. Due to the pandemic, the process of entry in Thailand is more complicated than before, but it's still possible to do anyway. Today I have Miss Danielle from the United States of America. She will share us her experience regarding the immigration process and quarantine in Thailand. Hi Danielle, how are you today? Thank you for being with us.
Good. I'm happy to do it.
Danielle, can you explain about the immigration process to Thailand? Was it difficult?
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, not at all. This is from the Thai website. You just follow these steps right here. Very simple. Follow them in the order that the Thai consulate puts out there for you, and just do everything online. You don't have to ever talk to anybody. You don't have to worry about getting something wrong, because if you put a document in wrong or you're missing something, they let you know right away, you're missing this document. And then you just go back online. You have the same file. You don't have to start over, and you just correct whatever they tell you to correct. But one thing I would suggest is doing it on a desktop, because I tried it on my iPhone several times, and I would get almost all the way through the application, and then it would close, and I'd have to start all over. But the desktop, it works much, much better. So if you have a desktop, do it on the desktop.
Okay, thanks for the suggestion, Daniel. So Daniel, how was the immigration process at the airport? How long did it take?
There was a flight just before me, so it took about 30 to 40 minutes to get through. But what I'm hearing, it only takes 20 to 30 minutes to get through normally. And you get off the airplane, and there right away there are people from the airport employees telling you which way to go. And about every 10 or 20 feet, there's somebody there guiding you, go this way, go this way. So you never have to worry about where you're going. And you go to a staging area, you sit down, and then you give them your documents that you're supposed to have with you anyway in order to get the certificate of entry form. And they look at the documents. They give you a little badge, because they ask you what hotel you're going to, and they give you a little badge that tells the people in the waiting area what hotel you're going to, or what shuttle to get to take you to what hotel. So you put the badge on, you leave that area, you go to regular immigration, and they check your documents, they stamp your passport, and then you go to your baggage claim just like normal. And then from baggage claim, you go out into the reception area, and they look at, again, all the way, there's people looking at you, looking at your badge to see which direction you go. And they guide you, and you wait in this area, and then your shuttle driver comes in and gets your luggage, and you walk out with your shuttle driver, get in the shuttle, and off you go.
Oh, and finally, it's
probably 30 to 40 minutes. It's very quick.
I think that it's faster than usual, even because normally when I go to the airport to pick up my flight, it takes like 1 hour at least to go through the immigration, a long queue of the immigration process, right? And my concern is, if my Italian client arrives at the airport and they don't know how to speak English, and do they have any interpreters there to assist them?
Yes. In the waiting area, most everything's hand signals. Go this way until you get to the waiting area where you show your documents.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there was a lady next to me that was Italian, and she was speaking Italian, and they went and got one of the people that speaks Italian and to talk to her. And right in front of me, there was a French lady. So they had a French interpreter with her.
Wow.
So I know they had French and Italian, and obviously English.
Yeah.
And there was also Chinese there as well.
We have many Chinese tourists, but what surprised me that they do have also Italian interpreter at the airport. This is something very new for me. So could you tell me more about your quarantine experience?
Well, I'm staying at the Center Point in Pratnam, and it's a very, very nice hotel. You can see a little bit of the room back here. I'll show you a little around a little bit later, but the whole process of getting the reservation, the hotel was very responsive. Again, online, trying to call them was hard, but doing everything online, they were very responsive. The hotel's clean, it's very nice. The staff, whenever you need something, everything's done with an online application called Line. And you can communicate with the nurse that way. You give your temperature twice a day. You order your meals on that application. And if you need something special, you can order it again online. And they respond usually within 3 or 4 minutes.
Wow, it's quite quick. And how about the food during
Mm-hmm.
your quarantine? Is it okay? Do they
Oh,
offer
the
only
food is
Asian food? Or they
they
offer
offer
also Western
Asian,
food?
yes, and some Western food, some Italian, some sometimes I think it's on Sundays, 2 days a week they offer Japanese cuisine,
Wow.
but they also have an off menu. So if you don't like what they're offering you on the menus, you can order whatever you want.
Oh, it's quite nice.
But they have, here's a sample of one of the menus. I'll send this to you.
Yeah, I
So
saw
this is
it.
breakfast and this is lunch.
Oh, I wish
So
to be
they
in
have pretty good
quarantine.
meals. And to me, it's too much food. I can't eat it all. So I only order breakfast and dinner.
Mhm. And how do you keep yourself occupied during your quarantine?
Well, I actually have kind of a schedule I follow. I make sure I get up early. So I'm up by 6 o'clock. I listen to music, I shower, I get dressed for the day. And it's just like I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go somewhere. I don't like just laying around. So I make myself busy. I have a routine. After I shower and I dress, I go out my balcony and I watch the city come to life. There's a lady across the way who feeds birds every morning at 7 o'clock. So I watch her feed birds. I have kind of a routine that way. And
Yeah.
then breakfast comes between 7 and 8, which is the time I've chosen. Again, you can choose that time yourself. And then after breakfast, I jump the rope and I walk for an hour back and forth from one end of the room to the other to get a little bit of exercise.
So thank you very much,
Right.
Daniel. So I will see you in
You're
person
welcome.
very soon. สวัสดีค่ะ Bye bye. See you.
Okay. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Bye bye.